Hello and welcome to the Self-Empowered Podcast. I'm Abby Marie and I am passionate about helping women to release the negative self-chatter, let down those walls and forgive the past and the pain so that they can become a creator of love, flowing with love towards them, opening up to receiving so that they can feel more connected, more compassionate and in love with their true selves. Who doesn't want to be open up to love and feel unconditional love? I know that that's where I like to have my energy vibrating. I love to be up there in the love vibrations because it is just the place that we want to be, and that's where we can really be receiving our downloads, we can be receiving our miracles. That's when life really happens, when we're getting out of our head, out of the masculine, out of the ego-driven negative self-chatter, oh, I'm a loser, oh, life is hard. When we get out of that and we're rising above into the love, opening up to receiving, life really does get better. Now, what I want to talk about on today's episode is I want to talk about, ideal life and visualization and really it's coming from something that popped in my mind the other day. And I remember before I started out with the Abby Marie Self-Love Academy and before I started on my healing journey, I kind of didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up, okay? Let me know if you've felt this before, if you've had this thought before, like, when I grow up, what am I going to be? And, and I know that this is quite a common thing that people are still asking themselves as they're an adult, saying, when I hit 30, when I hit 40, when I hit 50, or when I retire, then I'll do this, or, when I get that dream job, or when I find that dream partner, then I will start doing life. Now, I want to bring some awareness to this and kind of give you the opportunity right now to go and grab a pen and paper, because I want to have this interactive episode today. And what I want you to do is, what we're going to do is we're going to work out what our ideal life is going to be, really open up to all the possibilities. We're not going to play small anymore, okay? So we're going to really open up our minds, open up our hearts, open up our energy, and we're just going to start manifesting and bringing in and actually just recognizing what it is we want and what we are worthy of receiving, and we are worthy of having that life that we truly desire. Now, how can you have a life you truly desire if you're not sure what it actually is that you are desiring? Okay, so when I first started, I was like, yeah, okay, I want to have this successful business. And it was like, well, why? And I'm like, I don't know. And when you kind of broke it down, it was like, well, because I don't want to work. I want to work from home. I want to be able to spend more time with my kids. And I want to kind of just have an income coming in where I don't have to stress about money. And I was just like, as long as it pays the bills and I can put food on the table, I'm happy with that. And okay, like that's great to have that, that level of kind of just being comfortable where it's like, hey, so I can just be comfortable. But the thing that happened with that is that I just got comfortable and I wasn't growing with that, so it was like, well, what do you want? What more do you want in life? I'm like, I don't know, I'm fine. But then it comes to wanting to go on holidays and I'm like, all right, well, maybe just only having enough to pay my bills isn't kind of what I want. Or, if the car breaks down and I want a new car, I'm like, okay, maybe we need to start bringing in a little bit more. So now I'm just like, all right, there's nothing that's going to stop me, nothing that's going to stop the possibilities. If I'm going to be purchasing a new car, what new car do I want? I'm like, what do I want? And I was like, okay, let me vision what I'm going to be looking like. So in my mind, I'm just like, it just makes me laugh. I have, quite a small car at the moment, and in my mind I'm kind of like driving down the street like a little bit of a gangster, like with what is it, you see it on the movies, like the cars, like they're bouncing up and down and it's like boom boom. I mean, that's not what I want, but it's like in my mind, I'm like, that would be pretty cool to be just like rolling down the street in this low rider, just like boom, boom, bouncing, like the front of the car is just bouncing up and down. But it's just like just getting fun and just thinking about, okay, what would I want? If I could have any car in the world, what would it be? I'd actually like a bit of a four-wheel drive, because we do like to go camping, and we do like to go, driving through the bushes and down dirt tracks and kind of going on adventures. So I'd love to have my own four-wheel drive, so that's something that I would like. And then it's like, okay, well, what does your house look like? What type of house do you want? Do you want a cottage? Do you want a mansion? What is it going to be near? Are you near the ocean? Are you in the forest? Are you on acres of land? Like, what is it that you want? What is the dream house that you want? Maybe you want like a town apartment. So it's about getting really, really clear on the things that we want in life, okay? So yes, it is okay to just kind of, say, oh, I just want enough to just get us through the day. Yeah, okay. But also, if we want to be these amazing women who are just thriving in life, then, let's bring in what else we're going to be thriving in life. Who are we going to be around? Who are we going to be helping? What is our bank account going to be looking like? How much time and abundance do we have? Are we going on holidays? Are we able to go and watch our kids, at every assembly when they win their awards? Or are we going to be stuck in an office where, we don't have time to see our children? Like, what are we choosing to do? Are we going to choose to just have enough to get through the day? Or are we going to be thriving? And I mean this with money, with love, with time. Have I just got enough time to make it through? Or do I just have enough energy to make it through the day? Do I just have enough money to make it through the day? Like, what are we choosing to do? Do we want to live a life that is just enough? Or do we want to live a life that is thriving, where we are being self-empowered, where we're being empowered by ourselves for the life that we want? Now, if you're like me and you want to be self-empowered for the life that you want, grab your pen and paper. Let's go through a few processes, okay? So what we want to start with is, do you want to create that extraordinary quality of life? Okay, so do you want to have that life of meaning, that magnificent life, a life of joy, happiness, love, passion, success, and fulfillment? Do you want to create life experiences on your own terms? Okay, do you want to do that? If you're sitting there nodding your head and saying, yes, Abby, someone share in the comments, just say, yes, I want that extraordinary life. I want it now. So what we need to do is we really need to get deep, and we need to ask ourselves some questions, okay? So question number 1, what does an extraordinary life look like to you? What does it look like? What can you see right now? What is the picture that is coming to your mind right now? What is your life looking like when you are living that extraordinary life? How are you feeling? What state of mind do you have? How are your emotions right now? When you're living that extraordinary life, how is your emotions? Are your emotions in victim? Are you being like, oh, life is so hard. I never have enough time. I never have enough money. I never have enough passion. Oh, life is so hard. Is that the mindset and the emotions that you're going to have when you're living this most amazing dream life? Or how is it instead? Is it just like, yes, I am amazing. I am a goddess. I created my own happiness. I am a leader. I am living the life that I am worthy of, and I am worthy of so much more. Is that how you are living? What would you be fulfilled by? How much more love, joy, and happiness will you be experiencing when you have this extraordinary life? Let me know. Write it down. How much more love, joy, and happiness will you be experiencing? And what will this life give you when you are living the life with more love, more happiness, more abundance, more freedom, more passion, more energy? What is it going to give you? How are you going to change? How are you going to feel? What is going to be surrounding you? How is your body going to feel, more importantly? Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting tingles. Whoo! Let's just jot it all down. Jot. Real quick. Put it down. The first thing that's coming to your mind. When I am living this extraordinary life, I will feel. How are you going to feel? My bank account How much money are you going to have in your bank account? Go. How much money is going to be in there? Are you going to have $10 in your bank account? You're going to have $1 billion. What are you going to have? 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion. What are you going to have? Writing it down now. Let's go. So the key to visualization, okay, so what we're doing is that it requires you to want something and to believe in it. Okay, so I'm getting you to write it down. I'm getting you to vision it. So you're seeing the image in your mind. You're writing it down, even saying it out loud, okay? Say, I am worthy of this. I am a billionaire. My life is full of love. My life is filled with joy. Like, keep writing it. Keep saying it. Keep feeling it. Feeling that energy. Woo, I'm getting warm. Let me know if you can feel your energy. I can feel your energy coming through now, okay? Because what this does, it involves you to maintain a positive experience, going about your day with certainty, knowing that you've put your future in the hands of the greater power, okay? Like I've mentioned before, that when we open up, when we go into the quantum field, okay, when we're opening up with love, because love is one of the highest frequencies that we can be in, looking at it, opening up to receiving, opening your arms out wide, lifting your chin, opening your heart center, and know that you are trusting in the universe that she's got your back. Okay, because then when you do that, when you have that certainty and you have in your mind what you're going to have and what your bank account is looking like and what you're, how you're going to feel in this life, you're already creating it now. Okay, so you're saying it with conviction. This is what is absolutely going to happen in my life. Is this making sense? Okay, awesome. Please share what it is that you are going to be having in your life. So the key to visualization is it requires you to want something and believe in it, okay? Like I just mentioned, all right? You need to want it and you need to believe in it. So don't write things like, I think I want a pony because Abby said I want a pony. No, right? If you want a goddamn pony, you can get a goddamn pony, okay? But I want you to feel it. Really think about what it is that you want in life, because you are the creator of your happiness. You are the creator of your life. So again, what does your ideal life look like? Maybe ask yourself, what does my ideal life look like? How am I standing? What can I hear? I really want you to vision this, okay? Bring the picture up in your mind and bring it in color. Bring it close to you. What can you see around yourself? And who are you with? Are you with anyone in this moment, in this ideal life? And how do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel unconditional love? And what will you be doing in this life? And how will your house look like? And what does your bank account look like? Really getting specific about what it looks like. Having a look down at your feet. What are you standing on? Are you standing on beautiful, lush, green grass? Are you standing on the sand? Where are you? Now, I understand that this might not feel easy to do. I understand that there might be some resistance going on in your body. You might be thinking like, nah, I can't do this. Or just some sort of fighting against what I'm sharing. And this happens to so many women because we have those limiting beliefs which keeps them from allowing abundance and happiness into their lives. Now, if you feel like this is you, maybe you're saying to yourself, I can't visualize, or I can't understand, or maybe I don't deserve an ideal life. And I would say to you that this is just a question of your mindset. Much like I mentioned in other podcasts and other episodes, that this is your time. This is time for you to give yourself permission to change your limiting beliefs, to take control of the ego and those whispers that are trying to keep yourself down. And just for today, if only while going through this process, while listening to this episode, give yourself that permission and that compassion and allow yourself to feel worthy, lovable, desirable, and capable. Actually see and imagine what you want in your ideal life, okay? In my live self-love and self-worth practitioner program, this is where I teach women how to really identify the limiting beliefs and change them into unlimiting beliefs that empower them with confidence and self-love. And that's what I invite you to do today. identify what the limiting beliefs are. Actually, what I'll get you to do right now is turn your piece of paper over and I want you to write excuses, okay? I want you to write it really big, do a line underneath, and I want you to list all the excuses and all the limiting beliefs that are coming up right now that your unconscious mind and your ego is telling you why you can't have this life. Just write it all down, saying, I can't imagine, I can't visualize, this is rubbish, I can't do this, I don't deserve that dream life, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't have whatever, insert excuse here. I want you to write them all down, okay? Quickly write down right now all the excuses and all the reasons why you can't visualize and share with me what your ideal life is going to look like. So I want you to write them all down and then I want you to cross them out. Okay, because these are just excuses. They're not real, okay? They're just limiting beliefs. They're just old programming that is not your own. Now, what I do want you to write is flip back to your other side of the page and writing up the top, I can, okay? I can. And I want you to change it. So I can imagine, I can visualize, I can have my dream life. I can have an abundance of time and money. I can have a lowrider car that bounces down the road. I can have that pony. I can have that mansion. I can live on the beach. Whatever it is, okay, writing I can. And I want you to write now, whenever you have moments where you think I can't, we're not doing I can't, we're not doing it's hard, okay? We're doing I can and it's easy. Happiness now, okay? I am living my dream life now. I am worthy now. Right? So what I love about this visualization process is that you're activating your creative subconscious, okay, which will start generating creative ideas to achieve your goals. We will be programming your brain to more readily perceive and recognize the resources you will need to have to achieve your dreams. Like I mentioned before, if we're focusing on the lack, all we can see is the lack of things. We can only see the negative things in life. Where now, when we're visualizing our dream life, our unconscious mind or our subconscious mind is going to start looking for things to be able to create this and make it happen. Okay? It activates the law of attraction, thereby drawing into the life the people, the resources, and the circumstances that you will need to achieve your goals. And it builds that internal motivation to take the necessary actions to achieve your dreams. Is this resonating? Someone say it's resonating. I want you to shout out and say, I am deserving of my dream life. You! All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to really get into this now, okay? So what I want you to do is just having a seat, sitting upright, making sure you've got your pen and your paper, and I'm going to take you through some guided meditation. And we're going to really open up the unconscious mind and open up the creating step. Is that okay with you? Great. So, sitting up in the upright position with your feet on the ground, or if you're sitting on the floor, allowing yourself to be grounded and relaxed. Now, the nervous system has two responses: fight or flight, rest or digest. So when we breathe in, we activate our fight or flight receptors. And when we breathe out, we activate the rest and the digest receptors. Okay, so what happens is that we take a lot of shallow breaths and when we're in our survival mode, and that keeps us activated in our fight or flight. So what we're going to be doing right now is that we're going to rewire our neurons to consciously activate the rest and digest, okay? Meaning we're going to be breathing out. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a breath in for 2 counts. Good. We're going to pause and then we're going to release for 4 counts. Good. So what you're doing is that you want your breath out to be longer than your breath in, okay? You want to let out all the air in your lungs and really shift that energy. So often we have energy stuck in the bottom of our lungs, or we're not breathing in enough where we are activating and opening up all of our lungs, okay? So when you take this next breath in, I want you to see if you can feel the air, because our lungs go all the way up our back. I want you to see if you can feel it in the back. Okay, so not just breathing from the front, really get that breath going into the back. So nice deep breath in, holding, and release. Good. Notice your body starting to relax now and feeling your head starting to drop as you breathe in, hold, and release. Good. The neck starting to relax and release. Feeling the warmth moving through your heart center as your lungs are filled with energy, a buzzing coming through your body. Breathing in, holding, and releasing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Activating rest and digest. Every time you continue breathing the way that you are breathing, you are going deeper into relaxation. And as you are ready, you are going into activate your unconscious creative mind, activate your rest and digest nervous system, activate the rewiring of your brain, activating your heart center, and activating the law of attraction as you go deeper into relaxation. Taking a nice deep breath in, pause, and release. Good. Going deeper and deeper. Breathe in and out. Allowing your unconscious mind to open now. Deeper and deeper. Feeling even more relaxed. Like in the winding river, the current flows better when there is less resistance. The nervous system is much the same. The currents through the river flowing through your nervous system from your mind and your body where there is no resistance. Allowing the nervous system to flow better. Enter this state of no resistance. Master this flow state. Just like the river, the current doesn't flow if there's a wall of restriction stopping the flow. In the state of no resistance, we will find flow. Move your awareness down your spine, into your heart, opening your heart center to express your soul's truth and manifest your ideal life. Activate your unconscious creative mind, activate your rest and digest system, activate the rewiring of your brain, activate your heart center, and activate the law of attraction. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate the challenges that you have overcome. Appreciate the lessons you have learned. Appreciate how far you have come for your achievements. Love yourself. Love your dreams and your desires. Love your intentions. Love your body. Move your mind. Love your mind and love your energy. You trust yourself. Trust your unconscious mind. Trust your heart. Trust your visions. Trust your success. Trust your future. Trust your higher self and the universe. Support your soul's purpose. Support your heart's truest desires. Support your growth. Support yourself. You are going to create your ideal life. You already have created it. You're doing it right now. For the reasons to create this dream, it's because there's no other reason than the fact that you want it and you deserve it. It is your birthright to create and live your ideal life. I want you to take me to your ideal house. And I want you to stand in front of your house, in the front yard, looking at your house, looking at it through your own eyes, seeing it in color. What does your house look like? Is it a cottage? Is it a beach shack? Maybe it's a castle or a mansion. What does your perfect house look like? How many windows can you see? What color is the door? And what can you hear around you? Have a listen. What can you hear in the distance? Can you hear the birds? Can you hear the sea? Maybe you can hear people. What can you hear? You are in harmony, you are balanced, and you are living your ideal life. Can you feel the ground beneath your feet? Is it a cool grass? Or is it a beautiful white sand? What can you feel beneath your feet? You feel more and more relaxed as you go deeper and deeper into your ideal life. Now what I want you to do is opening your eyes, grabbing your pen and paper and writing down the words that are in your mind. Writing down very quickly or even drawing your ideal house. It doesn't need to be perfect. Saying it is beautiful, staying in this beautiful trance, just drawing and writing. What do you see? What do you hear? Perfect. Now placing your pen down and coming back to your ideal life. Taking a deep breath in. Pause and release. Your mind and body will quickly take you back to your ideal life. It is an amazing place to be, isn't it? And coming back to your ideal life, breathing in and out. Activating the heart center, activating the creative mind. Breathing in. 4, releasing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. You are now standing in your ideal life. What does it look like? What does your bank account look like in your ideal life? How much money is in there? How much abundance is there? Who are you with? What do you need to do to achieve this ideal life? Ask yourself to show you. Your higher self, she always knows the answers. What do I need to do to achieve this life? What goals do I need to put into place? What habits are essential for me? Taking another deep breath in and releasing. Activating rest and digest. You now know what is necessary actions you need to take to achieve your dreams. Even if you can't see the answer right now, allow your unconscious mind to show you later today. Trust in yourself, trust in your worth, and trust that you are worthy and you are capable of receiving and achieving this ideal life. You already know the answers. You are a leader. You have the tools. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel that energy. Feel it with conviction and release. Good. And in a moment, I'm going to count back from 1 to 5. With each number I count, you'll become 20% back into the room, back to wakeful awareness, feeling wonderful and refreshed. 1. Notice the sensations in your hands and feet. 2. Start to notice the sounds in the rooms and the sound outside. 3. Take a nice deep breath in. 4. Take a nice big stretch. Stretch up and out. 5. Open your eyes, feeling awake, alert, and refreshed. Welcome back. Now that you're back, I want you to take this moment to continue writing and drawing your ideal life. Remembering to take a deep breath in, holding, and release. Activating your rest and digest. Opening up to your heart center, opening up to the universe and to higher self. Writing, drawing, visualizing, because you are worthy of this. You are so inspiring. Please share with me what your ideal life looks like, what come through to you, what messages did your higher self deliver. Thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.